Over the last few weeks now, Nick Morganelli has been speaking to diocesan deacons and some men in formation. We continue now with part 4 of Nick heading here to the Berkshires, where Deacon George Morell dedicates much of his time to teaching and guiding others in their journey into the Catholic faith through the Order of Christian Initiation of Adults. Nick shares with us now this calling of a very busy deacon.
Good to see you again, buddy. It's been a while.
Deacon George Morell is celebrating 20 years since his ordination. Now retired from his carpentry business, he continues to serve the community through various ministries at St. Agnes in Dalton. His pastor, Father Chris Malatesta, knows him better than most.
Deacon George is easy to talk about because Deacon George is just probably the finest and the best that we have, so he gets it. And he's just all about ministry and just being real with the people.
Everything that we've done, you can't make God not love you.
Even before his ordination, he was already volunteering with the Residents Encounter Christ ministry at the Berkshire House of Correction. Today, he remains deeply involved, listening, teaching, and expressing love to the inmates with the hope that each one might come to know Christ.
That's what gives us always the opportunity for new hope, reconciliation, new beginnings, a new start, when we take the relationship with him seriously.
When he preaches, he's down to earth, so the people love the message that he gives. Beautiful family, he cares for his family in a great way, and brings all of that into ministry. George is a buddy of mine in the sense that we've been walking side by side since his ordination, and then we've been partners in ministry, and he really just gets it. He's down to earth with the people. There's nothing that Deacon George won't do.
I love it. I'm passionate about it. I like any ministry, like a jail ministry or marriage prep. It's all just a matter of walking with the people for a while. It's not like you take 15 classes and guess what? You're a Christian or you got God in a box. It don't work like that. But it's great to walk with people and to go where they are, like Christ does us. He comes to where we are.
Deacon George enjoys teaching and has been active in the Order of Christian Initiation of Adults, OCIA, formerly known as RCIA. During this session, he introduced candidates to the church and the Mass, always with one clear goal in mind:
to make you comfortable in God's church. People get lost in when do you bow, when do you stand, when do you sit? And that's why I stress the first thing, you put your hand in that holy water. It's a reminder of your own baptism, and it's telling you you belong.
Christopher Morrison is one of the 5 OCI candidates that are being confirmed tonight at the Easter Vigil, and he attributes the joy of that journey in part to Deacon George.
He was a good practicing Jew, and all his disciples, the apostles, were Jewish.
And he's a really great teacher, a really great mentor. He knows a lot. He's really passionate about God and the church. It's always really moving hearing him speak because he just comes with a certain energy and charisma. It kind of lights the fire within me, and I think for the other people involved.
Don't stand on street corners with signs, God is good, and no, keep it real. Be true to yourself, have integrity, do what you say you're going to do.
Sometimes people go through formation and they say, what is it that we're going to do when we get out? And Deacon George already was so involved in things that he just knew that it was time to hit the ground running.
And his family knew it during his formation as well.
A couple people came to my house and to meet my family, and my daughter probably said it the best. She was in high school at the time, and they said, what do you think of your father becoming a deacon? And my daughter looked back at him, she says, I already think he is. You do what you do, you love what you do or why you're doing it, and I'm a deacon.
If you are already running the race for God, perhaps in the near future you can also say, I'm a deacon. Diving deep into the Diaconate for Real to Real, I'm Nick Morganelli.
Another insightful look into the good work of our deacons. And for more information on serving as a deacon, you can call the office of the Diaconate at 413-452-0674 or email diaconate@diospringfield.org.